EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Get this one across the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 21. 26 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Richardson. Flushed out right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in contain.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Off play action, Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. The Colts at 7-3 now on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, what's that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Escaping the pressure right. Down the right sideline. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 13-yard line.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now Prescott.
Come on.
And it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield.
That is
at the
great.
48-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Down the field, he's got one. Oh, it still won't go down. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check. Ready. Pat the stick.
Richardson hit and he fumbles it.
You don't hurt your quarterback.
Cowboys have recovered.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Prescott to throw it.
Man, come on, he bumped him. That pass in the fucking field.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
That's crazy,
Partner, I think
bro.
this is what long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
They can't take it.
At the 20. 7-7, our score after 1.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Steps away to his left. And slides and covers up at the end. He's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 9 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken the lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now it's Richardson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to give into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Steps away. Richardson hit and he fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
At the 32-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Oh, and the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Indy. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Flushed out right. His target is caught for the Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts have regained the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Richardson will throw for it. And this will be caught. It's so they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes it can be risky.
You always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 6. Prescott on play action. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Prescott. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Prescott down. Escaping the pressure right.
No, blue? I mean, that wasn't even blue. That's why.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a
corner, bro.
Picked up by Alontae Taylor.
Speed.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, Charles, it was so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Passing the third, baby.
Flag comes in as that one winds
There you
up
go.
incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
40 seconds. Here we go, 40 seconds.
Here's Prescott. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. There's another example, another incompletion.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Over the middle, and it's
That was like 3 seconds left. Fuck.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Take them
This
points,
is the NFL,
man.
and it's a presentation of EA
Take the
Sports.
fucking points. And get the ball back. God damn, bro. Working hard for no reason.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Out to his left. Looking long for Thomas.
Oh,
Incomplete.
go for the
Tried to
fucking
dive
ball,
off the long
bitch.
way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw is Prescott. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Tackle there by Nick Cross. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. It seems a little bit confused.
No way in hell. No way in hell. That's a 3 down.
As it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
It's 3 down line.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something new.
That should make a fumble.
And trying to change things up.
See if they take the advice of Mr.
Yeah,
Davis.
that script shit.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They go to the ground again with Taylor. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Let's go now.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from...
Yeah, it can't be more than 4th and 5. Yeah. I just went for it on like 4th and 2. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, you can't go over 4th and 5.
Getting to the sticks.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Fighting through pressure, but he can't get away from it, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet. And they're able to move it.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Derek Brown picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Richardson. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's going to be marked out just outside the 10. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Track. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. On the move to his left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Richardson. A 10-yard touchdown run.
Surprised that motherfucker's still in the
Colts
game.
go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
He been cracking his ass the whole game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off for the end zone. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Flush to his right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, why the fuck are you jumping,
The
man?
contact, long time there, and now 4th down.
Good, clean play. No claims coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
It's 4th quarter, and I got 90 yards passing. What the fuck?
Potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Well, I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10.
Hey,
And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. And the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
To the right side, this is Taylor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Okay, break.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Willis looking to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going up top for Taylor. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Play action. Here's Willis. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Malik Willis, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. 17. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And to find the open man, that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Colts 41-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Prescott to throw. He hits Blue. Past the 20. Foot touchdown. Cowboys. Jaden Blue with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Cowboys 25.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw, here's Willis. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Forced out to his left.
Look at that shit.
Takes a hit and the ball is free. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Willis looks to pass it here. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Let's go.
That's good for a Colts.
Let's go.
Play fake. Here's Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
2-yard loss.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Deputy Lion.
Willis will look to throw it. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 9-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 3.
Check, hurt, let's go now.
So he playing that scored on fucking. No, it's coming, bro.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Malik Willis with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Need a punching bag this year, bro. Next year, you got this team.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. In this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their head.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, here's Willis. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, and another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home
my defense show how fast they is, so imagine when I add
and
these
for Charles
picks
Davis and our entire crew,
to
I'm
this
Brandon
defense.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
He ate me up,
on EA Sports.
His ass threw some picks, too. Bro. My boys was balling, too. Man. Tight end, running back killed the whole goddamn game. My boy showed out. You need to get that superstar back, boy. Let's play hard the rest of the. Look at my boy. New required. 2 sacks. Let's go. Yeah. You need to get you a fucking upgrade. I'm about to start opening this offense up. It's a bad year, bro. Losing this many games, you be in the game, and then all of a sudden you just turn the ball over, and the shit just happened back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. It's a fucking bad year. Just gotta try to finish strong, man. 2-8 playoffs out the picture. We don't even got our own fucking pick. Panthers. I don't even know if it's a Panthers user. But the Panthers got my damn pick. Got last year pick and this year pick. Look at that shit. Pick fucking 3. And I don't have it. Oh, that's pissing me off. Hey, but hey, I still got 2 first rounders. 3 second rounders. 2 third rounders, 2 fourth rounders. I'm gonna build this fucking team. Watch. I get my pick back next year though. So I ain't worried about it. I ain't trading no more fucking. I don't know. But the right guy, everybody got a price. But yeah, I'm definitely building. Never know. Eagles and the Ravens. What the Ravens did. The Ravens, yeah, they still winning. So, and then you never know what can happen with the Eagles in Washington. It's a division game. Whatever. On to the next week. Who we play anyway? Well, we was in a lot of these games, but they just got out of fucking hand, man. This game right. This shit right here, boy. Like, then we started playing better when we did the trade. Could have been 4-0. But hey, we lost. Got a good win against 49ers. Go on the bye week and then lay an egg to the fucking Seahawks. Like, then, after you lay an egg to the Seahawks, go on the road and get bust. And you going to get Jacksonville. Jacksonville balling. And Bengals, Texans, Cardinals, Vikings. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Hey, man. 7 games. Since got to win a record. Jaguars 7-3. Texas 3-6, but I seen some of his games. His games are something like mine. He be in the game and then one dumbass turnover. Arizona 4-6. Hey man, I'm ready for next year, but I'm just playing now. 2-8. Damn, bro, that's fucking bad, bro. It's fucking bad.